That's funny. So, okay, today is September 24th, Saturday. And apparently one of my videos was removed, even though I use nothing but mainstream science. According to them, I'm said something that that disagreed with experts in regards to COVID. No, it had something to do with depopulation. I don't have that video. I'm not worried about it because everything's in my head. All
Hey
of this,
everyone, today is
everything that's in my mind, I know. It's not like, oh no, they deleted this video. What shall I ever do now? I have to. I'm gonna cry because I can't repost a copied video. Man, I'm original. I don't need no scripts. Um, this one's from July 21st. We'll go here.
intensive care unit, the ICU. The aim of the study was to evaluate the effect of the intensivist on clinical outcomes of patients admitted to the surgical ICU. Okay. During the study period, the surgical ICU was converted from an open ICU to an intensivist-directed ICU managed by an intensivist who was board certified in both general surgery and critical care medicine. When compared consecutive presence admitted to the surgical ICU before and after implementing the intensivist directed care, the primary outcome of the ICU mortality and secondary outcomes were hospital mortality, 90-day mortality, length of hospital stay, ICU free days, ventilator free days, and ICU readmission rate. So basically what they're saying is this: the surgeon doesn't call the shots anymore. Even if the surgeon wants to resuscitate and try and save you, it's up to an intensivist to decide whether you get to live or not. And if they feel that you shouldn't live, you die. Straight up.
Okay, so that's an established fact. The hospitals are now under an intensive, the ICU specifically is and even if they're like, oh no, the intensivist doesn't have power outside the ICU, but yet the intensivist stocks other patients outside of the ICU, trying to find a way to get them transferred into the ICU. That's something that was posted. So yes, okay, the intensivist, one of their main objectives is resource allocation. They have this ideology where feudal care is bad care. So what they're saying, if you're dying, it's futile to try to save you, which totally is against their own goddamn oath. Their oath to always try to save people. That, you know, that's an oath they take. I don't know the exact words, of course. I'm not, you know, but you can look it up. So moving beyond that, so the hospital system changed, and it was due to COVID. That's 100% fact. They can't. They can try and keep trying to lie about that. We'll see. Oh, there it was there. Oh, messed up again. There's scholarly articles for intensivist resource allocation. When difficult choices have to be made, we see how to allocate intensive care resources during COVID-19. That was in 2020, straight from .gov. So I mean, go ahead, try to fact check this shit, you stupid fucking idiots. Fake fact checkers are falling apart here, because I've just proven right here that resource allocation is a fact in the hospitals. There's no way around it. Okay, it's called resource allocation. This is from .gov right here. Okay, and it talks about the pandemic outbreak has serious effects on social life, economy, the medical community around the world. One of the complications is viral infection is acute respiratory blah blah blah. It goes on and says everything. Okay, they don't have enough space for people that are sick, is what they're saying. That's what their resource allocation is. Feudal care is bad care. Sorry, fat fingers. The delivery of fetal care is harmful to other patients. This is another .gov. ICU in different parts of the world provide care to patients with advanced age and terminal illness at different rates and in different patterns. And it goes on to say, I want you guys to spend time to read this. Compared with younger patients, the elderly in the United States use more ICU care at higher cost, have more serious comorbidities, and have a higher mortality rate. Certain populations demand ICU care more than others. In a situation of unlimited resources, the provision of ICU care, even when fetal has been viewed as an individual with no harm to others within the hospital. However, even with unlimited resources, and it goes on to say, okay, so conclusions. The delivery of fetal care is not only an individual patient decision, but must be viewed in a broader context. Societal awareness of this problem is necessary, and better scoring systems to identify when ICU care has limited benefits are needed to address these difficult and challenging realities. You guys can go ahead and read this yourselves. I totally implore, insist, please start reading this shit. This is real. This is what's really happening in the hospitals, and it's controlled by the government. Hospitals under control by government, talking about allocating resources when it comes to your life and death. This is a fact. There is nothing. Fact checkers can try to remove this shit if they want, okay? Because this one I'm saving, and there's no way around it. Like, there's just no way around it. Moving beyond and outside of it, we have the UN 2030 agenda. Now, what does this have to do with the 2030 agenda? Well, the 2030 agenda is for sustainable development. So they're developing sustainable way of living. So therefore, it's not sustainable to have fetal care in the hospitals when they are allocating resources. This is totally true. Totally another .org, transforming our world. I mean, this is it's real simple. All right, there's an agenda. By 2030, they want to transform reality. All right, we've gone over this. We'll go straight to the goals instead of looking at all this babble. Feel free to look at the babble at this babble yourselves. You know. So the new agenda. We are announcing today 17 sustainable development goals with 169 associated targets, which are integrated and indivisible. Never before have world leaders pledged common action and endeavor across such a broad and universal policy agenda. That's funny because I didn't vote for this fucking crap. I don't think you guys voted for this either. Okay, so we'll see if we can find the goals. This is so stupid. UN 2030 agenda, SDG goals. It's funny because, like, a lot of the globehead atheists are sitting there crying on Facebook, on Messenger. I got chats where globeheads are crying 24/7. They don't stop crying. I go to sleep, I wake up, they're still there crying. Do they do science experiments? No. Do they hide behind sock puppet profiles? Yes. Will they admit what they do in real life? No. Do they make up bullshit like they're like experts? Yes. It's ridiculous. Okay, so goal number 1 is no poverty. Now, we're going to break these down real quick. No poverty. Does that mean we're all going to be rich? Are we all going to have money? Like, oh, man, come on. No poverty. Is that why most of the nemesises and these globehead atheist trolls are sitting around there not working. Goal 2, zero hunger. Gee, how is that gonna happen? Are we all gonna be full all the time? They're gonna give us food. Where's this food coming from? How is this food gonna be made? Goal 3, good health and well-being. Well, we already just went over the intensivist care resource allocation shit they got going on. Okay? And I'm not sure about that good health and well-being when they start saying that your health is getting in the way of the health of others. Alright? Goal 5, gender equality. We've already seen what they're doing with this whole gender equality crap. Let's be honest. They're making people mentally dumb. They're mentally ill. You got to be really stupid to say that men can have a baby. That is dumb. Okay? That is dumb. You could sit there and say a transvestite who is not a biological woman cannot have a baby. That's what you can say. That's the truth. All right? I don't care what anyone says. Biologically speaking, if you're born, okay, a man, you're born a man. There's no way around it. That's the biological truth. Okay? All the other social constructs are constructs. They're imaginary. Okay? The fact of the matter is, the science is biology wins. You're born with a dick, you're a man. You're born with tits and a pussy, you're a woman. Straight up. There's no way around it. Okay? You could try to twist that with a social construct all you want. You could say you suck cock all you want. You could say you eat ass all you want. If you're born with a dick, you're a man. If you're born with a pussy, you're a woman. It's real simple. Okay? If you want to change that because of social constructs in life, that's totally different. But biologically speaking, you are what you are. Okay? That is science. There's no make-believe around here. Okay? Science is not kind to you. Science is not here to be like, oh, we're gonna back up your feelings. We're gonna reinforce what you believe. No. Okay? You cannot believe in science. And most of the time, when you find out something true about science, it destroys your old fucking beliefs. It destroys your fallacies. Now again, we could look at this over here. No poverty. How the fuck are they gonna make everyone rich? And if there's gonna be no poverty, does that include corporations? Because corporations are supposedly people. I could go on and on how this whole no poverty shit makes no sense. No poverty, does that mean they're going to declare bankruptcy across every nation? Everywhere's going to go bankrupt and everyone's going to be resolved. No one fucking owes nothing now. Bullshit. You got to be really stupid to suck this up. Alright? I didn't vote for this shit. Alright? I don't give a fuck if someone else is impoverished or not. You know, I may give a fuck, but I can't do nothing about it, and that's just all it's to it. That's not my problem. Okay? I'm not saying I'm 100% for capitalism or that capitalism is the best system ever, but I can sit here and say that socialism is a worse system. When they start telling us that no one's going to be poor, we need to really stop and think about what the fuck they're talking about. What do you mean no one's going to be poor? Okay? Does that mean because obviously we're not all going to be rich. That's not happening. As we could look around ourselves right now, that's not happening at all. Okay? These large, huge cities and these large countries are falling apart. Homelessness, everything right here, all the goals here that we see are totally contradicted. They're totally backwards. No poverty. Poverty is fucking spreading. Zero hunger. Hunger is spreading. Good health and well-being. Illnesses are spreading. What the fuck are you guys talking about? You guys are not transforming shit for our good. Now, when they say that they're gonna transform the world for a better, a better world for who? Because I could look around and there's nothing being better done around here for anyone. Everyone is struggling that I know of. Okay, everyone. I don't see anyone like, oh, I got like $1 million saved up in the bank. No, nobody. Everyone is going through their savings right now, and if not already gone through it, and seeking fucking some type of welfare program. So now when they say no poverty, does that mean everyone's gonna be on welfare? Because socialism is definitely structured like that. The state is in control of your life. Okay? Now when they start talking about this whole United Nations, and I could tell you right now, on 2025, Christmas Day on 2025, they're gonna shut down all the POTS analog phone line systems. Okay, they're going to implement a intercontinental monopoly on telecommunications, and they're gonna place an algorithm to monitor the communication of humanity. Okay, so you could be on the phone. They're not gonna need operators anymore at all. Okay, they're not gonna need operators anymore. Okay, and this is a fact, something that I personally and professionally go out and do daily. Okay, every workday I go out and I convert analog lines for digital interfacing. All right, I'm telling you guys right now what's happening. There is a depopulation. It's called resource allocation. All right, when it comes to socialism in the state, us humans are resources for them. Do you guys understand that? When they say resource allocation, they are talking about your body, your health, your well-being, your social status. Okay? There's no way around it. You fact checkers, go try to remove this one again. Stupid idiots. And everyone that's watching this, you know, honestly, this is what's going down is really evil. Putin and Joe Biden are not fighting each other. Okay? They're not. They're not. They're following a script and being told what to say. This is an agenda. As they say it right here. It's an agenda. See, I'm literally shaking the screen. It's an agenda. Okay? That means everyone talking on telecom is following a script in order to further this agenda. Putin and Biden don't hate each other. They don't care that. Honestly, they'll go out and eat together at these United Nations fucking forums. All right? They'll go to the World Health Organization convention or some bullshit with some stupid ass $1 million dinner plate, and they'll sit down together and eat and have a great merry time as they drink along each other, like drink with each other. All right? These guys are following a script. Turn off your mainstream media. Turn off the news. Turn off the news. I don't give a fuck what country you're in. Turn it off. They're lying to everyone. They're not fight. They're making us fight. Okay? Matter of fact, they've been doing that. Do you guys even fucking science, bro?